You know what I mean? If you don't know the truth, then shut your dang mouth, man. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying, though. You feel me? But anyways, man, we're going to get in this right here. You feel me? Yeah, I know it's your bad. There you go. Be a good little boy. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Jay Willie Silly, man, a.k.a. Mr. Take It Easy. For you end up like Beezy, man. Make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. You know what I'm saying? We got some true crime. We got she revealed his secret and paid with her life. Now, I don't know what the secret is, but I reacted to a video yesterday, and oh my God, I mean, y'all, good God almighty, dog. You know what I'm saying, y'all? What I mean, bro, it was crazy. You know, it was about bumps being found in booty holes. You know what I mean? Herpes, STDs, yes. You know, he found out that his wife had an STD, bumps in booty holes and all that. You know what I mean? He found out his wife was sleeping with other men, you know, ended up shooting her in the head, if I'm not mistaken, shooting her in the head and then shooting himself on live. So that's real crazy. But for all my new subscribers and new viewers, if y'all do want to go watch videos like these, man, it is in the true crime playlist section. And like I said, y'all, we are live on Twitch every single day. You know what I mean? But I'm going to read the title one more time. We're going to get to the video. She revealed this secret and paid with her life. Good God almighty, dog.
Indianapolis. A woman named Jane Warfield is about to make a decision that will cost her her life.
They were trying to kill me. Yeah, they tried to kill me, so anything happened to me.
In less than 24 hours, she'll be dead. Shot twice and crashed into another car at 90 miles per hour.
Dang.
And crashed into another car at 90 miles per hour.
What the?
At least 3 times, and it hit the Altima. So when he gets out the car in one piece, which I was very surprised, he runs over to the...
He survived?
...to make sure she was all right.
She was transported to the hospital, and she succumbed to her injuries there and passed away at the hospital.
But before we get to that tragic ending, we need to talk about what led up to it. Jane went by Jane the Mayor Warfield on social media, and she lived up to that name. Bold, outspoken, never one to back down from a fight. She ran a tire shop, had kids, and wasn't afraid to speak her mind. But on February the 17th, Jane was about to cross a line that would change everything. That morning, Jane went live on Facebook. And what she said, it sent shockwaves through Indianapolis.
I see the whole bird in front of my whole 2 eyes. 2 eyes. I had to come here and tell them about it. Listen. Happened earlier today. Hold on. This nigga, y'all, that... Hold on, let me wait for some more people to get on here. Because y'all got to hear this story, because this is a good story. You know, we hear a lot of shit, but we don't never really get to see that shit, because these niggas, they hiding. Listen, y'all, they're hiding behind the covers in the sheets around this bitch. The covers in the sheets. You feel me? The covers in the sheets. Hiding. They're hiding.
But what exactly had Jane so worked up? Well, according to her, she had just witnessed something that left her traumatized. She claimed she'd been doing business with a man, someone she'd been intimate with years ago. Let's call him Jamael, because that's the name she was about to make infamous.
So, I have been, you know, discussing some shit with this. We were doing some business, me and this dude. Now, I'm gonna tell you, he did give me some head way back a long time ago. Long time ago. A couple of years ago.
Jane went on to describe how she'd gone to handle some business with Jamael. She'd been to his uncle's house before. Nothing unusual about that. But this time was different.
So, boom. I'm riding down the street. I done got the nigga being Speedway, right? I'm damn near to the tire shops on 16th Street. I'm like, I don't left my phone.
She'd forgotten her phone. A simple mistake that would allegedly lead to a shocking discovery.
So I start calling my phone, and I start calling his phone, and wasn't nobody answering. On my shop phone, I got a little flip. That's my shop phone, right? So, girl, yeah. So I'm on my little shop flip phone, and I'm like, boom, calling my cell phone, calling this phone. Ain't want nobody answer. So I'm like, damn. So now I done got back over there. I done parked right up by the front door though, thank God, because they chased me out of there. They was trying to kill me. Y'all, they tried to kill me. So anything happened to me, y'all know they tried to kill me today.
What Jane claimed she saw next would destroy lives and spark a chain of events ending in death.
So wait a minute. So look, I'm in here. Hold on. I'm banging on the door. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. So I'm knocking on this door. I'm like, I need my phone. That's my money bag. I'm like, hitting this fucking door. And I'm like, won't nobody come to the door, right? And I'm like, damn. Something told me to check the door. That motherfucker was unlocked.
Jane pushed that door open. And according to her,
when I stepped in there, y'all, oh my God, my stomach hurts. My stomach hurts. When I walked in there, y'all, what I seen with my own two eyes, hold on, thank God my phone was sitting on the table right there by the door. I swung that door open, I said, ah! And I couldn't even talk the words. I couldn't get the words out of my mouth right.
Jane claimed she'd caught Jamael in a compromising position with another man. Not just any man, allegedly his own cousin.
What?
The shock, the disgust, the betrayal she felt.
Freak, bro.
It was written all over her face as
She caught the man. Bro, I'm saying, you probably gotta get checked out. She caught man she supposed to be talking to, you know what I'm saying? Having what? Sex with another man. Junk be crazy. That junk be crazy, bro. I'm telling y'all, boy, y'all boys be messed up, man. Y'all be messed up. I'll be saying these boys be undercover, man. This man right here, you know what I mean? What the freak? Doing it with a man, that right there. But bro, you not only did it with a man, you doing it with your cousin, bro. You know what I'm saying? That freaking crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be trying to tell y'all about these dudes, man. These dudes be undercover, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. That's why these dudes be talking how they be talking. That's why I be trying to tell y'all this sweet old generation. The generation be sweet, what they be saying and all that. They be sweet undercover. They be sweet. They be acting like they be liking women, but undercover, these boys be sweet. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. They be some sweet boys, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, man. The way these boys be talking, they don't be playing. They be acting like they be playing. They don't be playing. Them boys be sweet undercover, bro. I'm telling you.
The story to hundreds of viewers.
And I just looked down and see my phone. I snatched my phone. They was standing there just staring at me. So them motherfuckers was looking like the devil. They was looking like they was really trying to kill me. So I just grabbed my phone. I was like.
But Jane didn't just grab her phone and leave quietly. As she was backing out of the driveway, she rolled down her window and made a demand.
So I jump in, start running. I done jump back in my car. Remember I told you I parked up by the door, right? So I get in the car, and as I'm backing out, I'm like, hey, you motherfuckers, y'all better come up off some money. Y'all be talking that big money and shit. Give me a couple of bands or something now, cause this right here, this is unacceptable. I'm out the window like, you motherfuckers is trifling, and you think y'all ain't gonna get me? So wait, he said, come on back. I said, nah. You on bullshit.
Jane was attempting to blackmail Jamael. She wanted $5,000 to keep his secret safe.
See, that right there, you know what I'm saying? That right there, you feel me? He said probably one on this stream. That's what I'm saying. It's probably one of these dudes saying facts. You know what I'm saying? Probably one of them facts. You're probably talking about you. Sweet boy. You know what I mean? I could tell by some of y'all how y'all be acting up in this chat, man. I could tell. A lot of y'all got some women tendencies, man. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying no names, man. But a lot of y'all got some women tendencies, man. A lot of y'all do things that girls do. You know what I mean? And it be amazing to me how a lot of y'all say y'all got girlfriends. You know what I mean? So yeah, he right. Somebody in this chat, sweet boys. You know what I mean? But nah, though, man. It's something that they'll kill you over, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not even surprised that this happened out here in this story on how you caught and all this. Caught bro doing it with his cousin and all that, bro. You know? Oh yeah, this it's already too late. You already put the business out now, but oh yeah, this is something that a mother effer will kill you about right here, boy.
Like motherfucker, send it. Cash at me, mother. I say if you don't cash at me in the next hour, I'm telling the whole goddamn city what the f going on.
That's
I
crazy.
told him just cash at me 5 bands. That's all. Shit, you in a $50,000 truck? I can't get 5 bands. I can't get 5 bands.
She trying to extort him anyway. She found anyway. She wasn't even mad about it. She wasn't even mad about it, bro. She was like, okay, found me a way to make some easy cash. She was trying to extort him. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't even mad about it. She just found her way, man. She's like, you know what? Oh, shoot, I just found me a way to give me some easy cash. Give me 5 bands, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't give me 5 bands right now. I'm telling the whole city, man.
Bands, that's it. And I ain't gonna sell a soul, you know. You
just told everybody, though. You gave bro an hour? Did you give bro an hour? Because I ain't gonna lie, you just told the whole dang city. You just told all of us. You sound like you from Cali. I ain't gonna lie, you sound like you from Cali, G. You feel me? But 400,000 people just watched this. So everybody know that Jamel was getting butt cheeks from a male. You know what I mean? I don't even know who Jamel is. And I promise you, if I seen him in public, I ain't gonna say it to his face, but bro ain't even free. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Bro in jail. You know what I'm saying? Bro ain't free. You know what I mean? I was talking like bro free or something. Bro in jail. You know what I mean?
But Jamel refused to pay. And Jane? She made good on her threat.
That motherfucker, look, I called his phone. He kept saying, bitch, I'm Howville. Ain't nobody gonna go against. I said, who the fuck is Howville? Don't nobody give a fuck about Howville. Who the fuck? Does anybody know what the fuck? What the Howville what? I was just sitting over there. I got a bag at Howville. I sat you bitch faces and made a bag.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You should have kept your mouth closed. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, what he doing, bro, is what he doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you should have just, like, you know what I'm saying? You should have knew this was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like he trying to keep it on the low and all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, people like that would definitely kill you, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with a lot of y'all, bro. A lot of y'all run y'all mouth a lot, bro. You know what I mean? Should have seen that, bro, and should have just went on about your life, bro. Shouldn't just said nothing. You know what I'm saying? You doing this, bro. You humiliate him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, bro, just, you know what I mean? You just basically, I realized what bro did, bro. It was weird. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but no, bro, it's just best to keep your mouth closed about a lot of stuff, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. A lot of people's mouths be getting them killed, bro. A lot of y'all mouths be getting y'all killed. Y'all know how to shut up, bro. You know what I mean? She ain't know how to shut up, gang. They ended up dying for it. I mean, a lot of y'all don't know how to shut up. A lot of y'all, bro, need to keep your mouth closed. A lot of things just best left unsaid. Going to the grave with it. It's a lot of things that I know, bro, going to the grave with me. It's a lot of things that I know that I can sit up here and tell you, dirt, bro, that I ain't never gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Go on over to Free watching me. You feel me? That mouth, bro, mouth will get you killed, but sometimes y'all need to learn how to shut up. You learn how to shut up, bro. You feel me? Because some people ain't gonna play with you, gang. Some people ain't gonna play with you. Some things, bro, you know, some people ain't trying to let other people know and all that. And you tell somebody and end up getting you killed by it. You know what I'm saying? Some people are willing to take it to the extreme, bro. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all, bro, you learn how to just keep your mouth closed, bro. You learn how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Then that junk can save you from a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? But she dug her own grave with this, bro. You know what I mean? Going on live, telling what that man was doing, bro. You know, she dug her own grave with this one, bro. She should have knew to watch her back, bro. She should have knew it.
Talking about another to my next location. So a Howville.
That mouth, but dangerous.
Howville, who is it? Anybody left? Who is this?
Jamael was reportedly part of some group called Howville, but Jane didn't care about any of that.
I gave this ample opportunity. I even gave him an extra hour to come up with the money. I was like, listen, just run me the bag and I'll just try to forget.
When that didn't work, Jane did the one thing that would seal both of their fates. She exposed him with his name, his face, everything.
I don't know, but what I am gonna say is, Jamal, you got the right today. Next time, take my threats for real. I don't know what will make you think I won't go tell nobody. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't f with you like that, you weird ass nigga. These niggas is really crazy. I'm Howville. Okay, you're Howville. I'm behind the fear, bitch. I'm behind the fear. You know what I mean? I used to live down the street from Nakia. Nigga, who cares? Who fucking cares? The ghetto boys was living next door to me. Who cares?
Oh, you learned he was Harville? You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't trying to be funny, but he wasn't playing by him being Harville. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say. He was not playing about him being Hawkville. Whatever Hawkville he is, he Hawkville for real. And Hawkville standing behind him. You know what I'm saying? Hawkville standing behind him. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should have cared that he was Hawkville. You know what I'm saying? So whatever Hawkville is, Hawkville wasn't playing about Jamal. Hawkville wasn't playing.
The video went viral. Thousands of views, shares, comments.
And I ain't laughing, bro. I'm just saying Hawkville wasn't playing. That's what I'm saying, bro. Stop thinking people playing all the time. That's what be wrong with a lot of y'all, for you always think somebody playing. You realize you human? Do you realize you can die? That's why a lot of y'all be getting killed out here, bro. That's why a lot of stuff be happening to y'all, because y'all always think somebody playing. Y'all always think somebody bluffing. You know what I'm saying? See, for me, I don't think people bluffing. I don't be thinking people. I take people very serious. I don't know about y'all, bro. And that's why I try to tell y'all. That's why I say, you ain't never gonna kill me. I take you very serious. I'm not finna take you. You say you gonna kill me, bro. I'm taking that serious. I'm taking what you say very serious. I'm not gonna be like, bro, you ain't finna kill nothing. Like, bro, I can die. You can die, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all folks be out here moving like y'all can't die. Like, bro, you get one shot, you dead. One good shot, you dead, just like that in a blink of an eye. These folks be moving around like y'all just God or something. Like, I be like, but use your head, bro. Stop thinking people playing. I'm telling y'all, man. I don't care how tough you is, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can die. Stop moving like you untouchable, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop, bro. I told you the best way to be untouchable is moving touchable. You know what I'm saying? Told you, I move like I'm touchable. I move like I can die. That's what make me untouchable. You know what I'm saying? The ones that try to act like they big and bad, those be the ones that get killed. You know what I'm saying? Better move like you touchable, man. Everybody ain't playing a rodeo with you, bro. Everybody ain't playing with you. Some motherfuckers say they'll kill you, bro. Some motherfuckers will kill you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking, everybody bluffing like everybody ain't like that. There's a lot of people in the grave thinking everybody playing. Now, some motherfuckers saying, hey, bro, I'll shoot you right dead in your ish, bro, and they'll be dead serious with you. I'll shoot you dead in your ish. Oh, no, you won't. All right. Look at you, dead on the street because you think a motherfucker playing. Look at you. Just like that, because you want to be tough. I'm thinking that you got multiple lives, but you got one life out here, boy. You can die. You ain't tougher than a bullet, bro. I'm telling you ain't tougher than a bullet.
Within hours, all of Indianapolis knew about Jamael's alleged
ain't tougher than a bullet, boy.
Jane had effectively destroyed his reputation with the click of a button.
Bitch, you should have just paid the bread. You the one walking around like you got so much motherfucking money. You should have got me quiet then. 5,000, I would have thought maybe that you were sincere about being girl, right? You would have ran me about 5 G's. I would have thought that, you know what I mean? I could have maybe took you seriously. And maybe, I don't know, but you declined. You thought you was going to scream that Hallville shit and thought somebody was going to give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck about a Hallville. I sat over in Hallville by myself and made a bag. Was leaving out of there with hundreds every day. What are y'all talking about? But what you're not going to do is never get back on my line again, you weird ass motherfucking dude. But today was your day to get exposed. Clearly today was your day. Because I'm here to tell you. I'm at the top of the mountain. I'm telling you like Moses, like I told you I was going to do. And I told you I was going to do this.
But as bold as Jane was acting, you could see the fear creeping in. She knew she'd just painted a target on her back. The next morning, at approximately 9:38 a.m., Jane Warfield was dead. It started with gunshots. Multiple witnesses heard them echo through the northwest side of Indianapolis around 10 a.m. that Tuesday morning. What they saw next was like something out of an action movie. A bright yellow Chevrolet Camaro, Jane's car, tearing through the streets at 90 to 100 miles per hour. She was fleeing for her life, but the bullets had already found their mark. Jane's car careened through a red light at 30th Street and Lafayette Road and slammed into another vehicle. The impact was so violent, it sent the other car spinning 3 times. When bystanders rushed to help, they found Jane slumped over in the driver's seat, unconscious and bleeding. She'd been shot twice in the head before the crash. Jane was rushed to the hospital, but it was too late. At 9:38 a.m., just hours after her explosive Facebook Live, Jane Warfield was pronounced dead. Now, you have to understand, this wasn't some random road rage incident. The police immediately classified this as a directed and isolated incident. Someone had targeted Jane specifically. And thanks to her Facebook Live from the night before, everyone in Indianapolis had a pretty good idea who that someone might be. Social media exploded. Did you see Jane's live? That question was spreading like wildfire through Indianapolis. People were sharing the video,
she from Indianapolis.
commenting, picking sides. Some said Jane got what she deserved for trying to blackmail someone. Others said no one deserves to die over a Facebook video. But one name kept coming up over and over again: Jamiel Carter Sr. See, Jane had done more than just expose him. She'd made a second Facebook Live video that same night, and in it, she doubled down on everything.
And you kept on trying to tell me this was your cousin. So was it your cousin or wasn't he? I don't know. And kept having him in your videos all the time. Just some dude I had never seen him a day in my life. And come to find out, you and this sticking and moving. But I'm about to have to get out here, y'all, because I got some going on. But I had to just get this off of my chest. I had to just bring it to the community, because this type of right here, it gotta be stopped. And if something happens to me or something like that, at least you guys know the truth, okay? Because he's quite upset about the change of events that have occurred at this point.
Said I live in Indianapolis, bro. Just because you live in Indianapolis, don't mean you gonna hear about it, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, from Alabama, bro, and I don't hear about a lot of things in Alabama, bro. Not big Indianapolis is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna lie, like I don't be understanding why people be saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you say? You live in Indianapolis? You live in Indianapolis, right? You know what I'm saying? Not big that junk is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I live in Georgia. I don't hear about everything going on in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so it's just, you know, it is what it is, man. You ain't gonna hear about a lot of things, man.
Jane had literally named her potential killer on camera. She'd told the world exactly who to blame if something happened to her. And now she was dead. The community was pointing fingers directly at Jamiel. Comments flooded social media calling him out by name. People were saying he'd shown his true colors and warning that if police didn't catch him, street justice might. But here's the thing. Police weren't making any arrests. Detective Brian Lambert was assigned to the case. But officially, no suspects were named. No one was taken into custody. Jamiel Carter Sr. had seemingly vanished. For months, then years, the case remained unsolved.
Dang.
Jane's family and friends held vigils, begged for information, demanded justice. But nothing happened. It seemed like whoever killed Jane was going to get away with it. The story should have ended there. Another unsolved murder, another family left without answers. But sometimes the streets have their own way of delivering justice. October 6th, 2022. Nearly 2.5 years after Jane's death, Indianapolis police responded to reports of a shooting in the Hallville neighborhood, the same area Jamiel had claimed allegiance to in Jane's video. When they arrived, they found a man shot and killed in a field behind a residential home.
Oh, him?
The victim was identified as 41-year-old Jamiel Carter Sr. The man who'd been suspected of ordering Jane's death was now dead himself, shot down just like she had been. Just like with Jane's case, it appeared to be a targeted hit. Someone had wanted Jamiel dead, and they'd made it happen. Was it revenge for Jane? Street justice finally catching up, or something else entirely? But here's where this story takes a turn that no one saw coming. Because while everyone was focused on Jamiel's death, on whether it was karma or coincidence, the real truth about Jane's original Facebook Live was about to surface. And it would change everything we thought we knew about why Jane Warfield really died. You see, there were people who'd been keeping quiet for years. people who knew Jane personally, who had been there during her final days, and they had a very different story to tell. An update video was shared by some of her close friends shortly after her death. In this video, her friends were driving to the crash site and they were talking about what really happened. What they said was shocking.
Janae let him found the 2 kids. So then they got into it. And so the cousin Jamal was supposed to pay her for it. But first she posted a picture of the dude. She told Monica to get on the picture and comment. Monica said, no, I'm not getting in there. Long story short, the dude's not gay. That was made up.
Yeah, she made it up.
She was lying.
She told me like, damn.
Last night. Oh,
She was lying, bro? Dang. But she was lying about bro being gay? Why you lie about something like that, G? You feel me? Why you lie about something like that, bro? That's crazy. Lie for no dang reason. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all can't believe, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, bro, you feel me? You just gotta hear people, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I be saying you can't believe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can't believe what people be saying, gang. You feel me? Can't believe what people be saying, bro. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. You gotta just, I don't know, man. You just gotta let people talk, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? You just, rumors, man. Y'all just gotta, if you not, that's why I be trying to tell you, if you don't know for certain, bro, like if you don't know for certain personally, you feel me, about a situation, bro, do not believe it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't change the way you look at somebody just because somebody else told you about him or her. Because you can be listening to a hating mother effer. You know what I'm saying? It's just true, bro. You know what I mean? So just have a mind of your own, bro, and just don't. I just say don't believe anybody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
My God, Lord Jesus.
Wait, what? Jane's own friends were saying she'd made up the entire story? That Jamael wasn't gay? That there was no compromising situation? That it was all a lie? But why would Jane fabricate such an elaborate story? Why would she risk her life over something that wasn't even true? The answer would shake the very foundation of everything we thought we knew about this case. Multiple sources began coming forward, each telling the same shocking story. People who'd known Jane for years, who'd been close to the situation, who had receipts to prove what they were saying. One person who'd known Jane since way back posted publicly on a Facebook group dedicated to her memory. What he revealed was absolutely devastating. I have known Janie for years and had to cut ties with her in 2013. She really had a mental condition and needed help years. I would hear things she did, and every story just got worse. I knew something bad would happen to her one day. The real truth is she and Jamal's cousin did a tax scheme. She let him carry her children on his taxes. Anyone who knows you can't get along with her too long. She thought he already got the money back, but he didn't. So they got into an argument. He said he wasn't paying her ish. Then Jamal told her he would pay her since he plugged her in with the cousin. But only once he got the money from the taxes. No one has got tax money back that filed children. She demanded the money ASAP. Then she made up the whole story of catching them. It was all a lie. A tax scheme. That's what this was really about. Remember, this was February 2020.
Money, bro.
Right
Money.
when the pandemic was starting and tax refunds were getting massively delayed. When
Money.
she demanded immediate payment and was refused, she decided to get her revenge by destroying Jamael's reputation with the most damaging lie she could think of. But wait, there's more. When sources started digging deeper into Jane's recent activities, they discovered something else that painted a very different picture of her final days. Jane hadn't just been beefing with Jamael. She'd been in multiple conflicts, had multiple enemies, and had been involved in several shooting incidents in the months before her death. In fact, there were other Facebook Live videos, ones that weren't widely shared, where Jane was calling out different people by name.
Imagine the little ass nigga, this little ass nigga Mario. Nigga, you pissy, broke, poor, pathetic, wannabe nigga. You. You little dusty ass bitch. I hate a old broke down ass, nothing ass, leech ass nigga. Nothing worse than a leech ass, pissy ass motherfucking nigga. Does anybody know this? He's from off Medford. You're shooting at my motherfucking rental. You're so jealous.
This was a different guy entirely. Someone named Mario, who she claimed had been shooting at her rental car. Jane went on.
You're so mad. You're so mad. You're so mad. Trying to leech off me. He apparently thought that he was going to be my partner. Where? I know it's you. You need a motherfucking knock it off, Monkey Joe. The nigga who got busted is the same motherfucking nigga that used to come on Orchard that sent me out west. And I just know something that you just know. Like, I know this nigga put him up to it. I know he did. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. You sending crackheads to do a hit? What's up? God. Not on top of the other chain event that happened earlier. I'm not even going to discuss that. Gunshots and everything happened earlier. I don't know. It's been a whole bunch. Been a whole bunch recently. They hating on the kid. That's what I'm saying. It's a little town. I'm getting too big for this little town. That's okay.
Jane was admitting there had been other shooting incidents. Other people trying to hurt her. This wasn't just about Jamael. This woman had made multiple enemies.
Yeah, bro, and and the thing is, bro, is just, you know, and chill out with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trey Con, whatever your name is, bro. Chill the frick out, bro. Go and time him out, bro. Go and time out that Tony and that Trey Con, bro. Not finna like you think you get cool points from me, bro, by saying that, gang. You know what I'm saying? And that's why stuff like karma happened to y'all. You be thinking what you just saying. You think God don't see what you saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all, these people be on the internet, bro, be thinking that, you feel me, like, be thinking that, you feel me, like God don't be seeing them. And do you wonder why your life never going good, bro? You wonder why bad things always happen to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because of what you saying. I ain't finna speak ill on this man. You know what I'm saying? On her, excuse me. R.I.P., bro. You know, but that's just what it is, bro. Your mouth, bro, is like a freaking, it's a small part of your body, but it can cause so much damage. You know what I'm saying? It's like a freaking, it's like little wood, right? Like a parable that Jesus said, you know what I'm saying? It's like a, you know, it's like a little wood, and, you know, it's like a little flame in a large forest, and that little flame just caused a huge fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how your mouth is. A little part of your body, but once you start opening talking, bro, it just causes, you know, just a lot of damage. You feel me? So it's just not knowing how to keep your mouth closed, bro, and just talking and just, you know, trying to be overly tough and all that. It ain't never gonna work out for people like that, bro. Women, men, trying to be overly tough, you're gonna die, bro. Because everybody not scared of you, gang. You're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? You trying to be overly tough. You trying to make enemies. You trying to expose. You bringing that towards yourself. You're gonna die, bro. You're gonna die. It never fails. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, she got warnings. She got warnings. She just never looked at. She got shot at, as she said. She got in situations. Still just kept on running her mouth, man. So that happens, bro.
Now, think about this for a second. If you were going to analyze Jane's story about catching Jamael in the act, it actually starts to fall apart when you really examine it. She said she went to his uncle's house, not his house. She said she left, drove almost all the way to her tire shop, then came back for her phone. She was calling both phones repeatedly. Yet somehow these guys decided to start having sex with the door unlocked while knowing she might return. The timeline doesn't make sense. The logistics don't add up. And now we know from multiple sources that it was all fabricated. But here's what's really tragic about this whole situation. Whether Jane made up the story or not, whether it was about taxes or secrets, the fact remains that a mother lost her life. A woman who clearly had mental health struggles, who was desperate for money, who made some very poor decisions. She still didn't deserve to die for it. And the ripple effects? They were devastating. Her daughter's boyfriend was killed within a week of Jane's death. 2 families destroyed.
It's a lot going on. She had a daughter. Her daughter's boyfriend just got killed. And I'm just like, ooh, she got killed. Then within a week of her death, then her daughter's boyfriend gets killed, and her daughter's like a young, she was younger. Her boyfriend is younger. So I'm like, is this, correlating?
Multiple lives lost over what appears to have been a tax fraud scheme gone wrong. As for Jamiel Carter Sr., we'll never know for certain if he was the one who ordered Jane's death. Maybe he was. Maybe someone else in her long list of enemies finally had enough of her threats and doxing. But with his death in 2022, any chance of getting real answers died with him. What we do know is that Jane had a pattern, according to that Facebook post from someone who knew her. Now, them trying to off her and chasing her may have happened because this girl will push you to the limits. Talk about your kids, your mama, your grandma, stalk your house, your job, everything. Print obituaries with your face on it. Jane would push people until they snapped. She was playing a dangerous game with dangerous people. And on February the 17th, 2020, that game finally caught up with her. Jane's children are now left without a mother. They'll grow up knowing their mom died because of decisions she made, conflicts she created, lies she told. That's the real tragedy here. So what can we learn from this story? That social media can be a weapon just as deadly as any gun. That lies have consequences. That revenge and desperation can drive people to make choices that destroy everything. Jane Warfield's story isn't just about one woman's death. It's about the dangerous intersection of fraud, social media, mental health, and street justice. It's about what happens when keeping it real goes very wrong. Rest in peace, Jane. Rest in peace, Jamiel. And may their families find some measure of peace, knowing the truth has finally come to light. I hope this story helps you recognize warning signs and encourage you to seek help or offer support before it's too late. I'll see you in the next episode of Crime of Passion. Thank you for watching.
You could have let me know you was getting down like it. He said, bitch, I ain't gotta tell you shit, bitch. I don't owe you no explanations. Bitch. He's talking like a...
So that right there, you know what I'm saying, is, the sad reality of this situation, man. You know what I'm saying? She basically was running her mouth, man. You know what I'm